Hi everyone, this is me at the airport terminal waiting to embark on a journey to Lusaka. Last time I visited Zambia, I swam in the Devil's Pool, walked with lions, stood under the Victoria Falls, and came face to face with elephants in Livingstone. Now as I wait for my second Zambia adventure, I'm ready to trade the wild thrills for wine with giraffes and a boat cruise at Lusaka and Chaminuka. Zambia is calling back for round 2. My journey kicked off at Lusaka National Park. Just a stone throw from the capital, I signed up for a game drive to see the famous white rhinos and other animals. But here's the thing, I finally saw the rhinos, but they weren't white at all. Turns out white is just a name and these animals were more of a muddy grey. Honestly, a bit of a surprise to me. Hello. Well. Now I feel more safe. There are more people here.
Yes. These are endangered species.
So feel more safe. Yes. But I'm not even worried because you guys are with guns. I hoped to see more animals, but the rain had other plans. It was pouring, and aside from few antelopes darting through the wet bush, the park felt really quiet. The animals were hiding. Lesson learned, don't come to Zambia during the rainy season expecting to see a lot of wildlife. The rhinos were worth it, even though they were in white. Oh.
Yeah, sure.
And they are 10 and 6-year-old.
What happens is that, the biggest threat for rhino is human beings. About 75% of their threat is human beings. So they rarely reach there because human beings kill them for their home. Yeah, so that's why we protect them 24 hours a day, just to ensure that they are safe from humans. There is another percentage, about 15%. And once the female conceives, gestation is the second longest gestation after the African elephant.
Okay.
It can go up to 18 months maximum. Yeah, and it only gives birth to one every after 3 to 4 years, weighing 40 kgs plus. Yeah, so really, we hope that after 1 or 2 years, we should be able to see babies. And that's our plan, to multiply them, because there are few. We have 2 here in Lusaka National Park and 9 in Moscow.
The next day I headed to Chaminuka Lodge, just outside Lusaka, a place that promised a mix of wildlife and a touch of luxury. Having 10,000 acres of natural reserve with over 7,000 animals and over 70 species of them. Chaminuka sits on a hill overlooking an artificial lake, surrounded by woodland and savanna. It's a family-built retreat turned lodge with a vibe that feels both authentic and serene. You can either have a day trip here filled with activities or spend the night. When I planned my second trip to Zambia, Lower Zambezi was my top pick. But then it's raining season and I figured with all the downpour, I'll be lucky to spot much wildlife out there. So I switched gears and opted for Chaminuka Lodge instead. It's closer to Lusaka, just a day trip away, and I figured it would be a safer bet to still get some nature in without the weather ruining it. Honestly, no regrets. Chaminuka turned out to be worth it. I did the cheese and wine tasting, a game drive, even a horseback ride, and finished with a boat cruise on their lake. Sure, I've seen most of these animals before, but the experience still felt fresh and the price super affordable for a day out like this. This is the cheese factory. Okay. So cheese tasting. This was my first ever go at it. I'll be honest, I wasn't sold on the idea at first. It sounded a little bit fancy for me, and I wasn't sure even if I would like it. But then I heard it comes with wine drinking, and I was like, okay, you've got me there, count me in. They also threw coffee tasting into the package. I thought about it, but I opted out. They swore up and down that it was decaf, no caffeine at all, but I wasn't taking chances. Coffee gives me palpitations. My heart starts racing just thinking about it, so I played it safe and stuck to the wine and cheese. Before the tasting started, I hung out in the waiting area. It wasn't bad, but man, it was hot and the flies, they were everywhere buzzing around like they owned the place. Still, I couldn't complain too much. There was this cool artwork of Capuchin pastor on the wall. That caught my eye, really detailed and striking. And behind the couch I sat on, they had an animal skin draped across. It was nice. It gave the spot some character.
Okay. Wow. This is nice. Wow, and it's cool. It's cool. It's very nice. Okay.
So, according to the history of cheese was first discovered in the cave. So I asked Apple should I do cheese tasting in the cave. Though it's just an artificial cave, but there are some of the features which makes it so beside the painting. So this painting is the view when you go Chaminuka, step up, face at the east side. This is the view side. So we brought up this video. To the horse, now we have some grades. So these grades represent farm settlement. Pasta dishes, yes, and in sandwiches.
I hope I won't talk to cheese after this. About too much cheese. Is that kind of plain?
Cheddar. Cheddar was first discovered in England.
Okay,
This is the
too.
cheese, yes. This is the cheese we use when making burgers and
Oh, bagels. Okay. Let's try it. So, I think this is my best.
Okay.
Yeah. What do people normally say? What they like the most?
Yeah. So they like that most.
It's from Cyprus?
From Dutch.
Dutch, okay, yeah. I think that's the best.
So that's the one on high demand now.
High demand.
Yes.
See?
So
That means I have good taste, but
because even at the supermarket when you supply, that finishes fast.
so, my taste buds are working. Is it a female horse?
Yeah, most of them are females. The males are racing today.
Oh, they're racing. Oh, okay. How do you differentiate them?
According to the males, they have a long face.
Oh, long face.
Yeah.
Okay.
The females, they have like a small head, each one.
Okay.
Some can differentiate them from the back.
Okay.
Yeah, the females, they have a big black line.
Okay.
Yeah, the males have a small black line.
Oh. So why are you covering their face?
So those we call them the primers. But most of the time, they get irritated with the price.
This is my first time riding a horse, completely on my own. No one holding the reins, just me and the horse figuring it out together. I will admit I was a little nervous at first, but once we got going, it felt good. I'm already thinking about the next ride. More horses, more trails, more of that rush. Count me in for round 2. The game drive was my chance to see some old friends. I've already crossed paths with most of them on my last trip to Zambia. Even had close encounter with a few except the cheetahs, so I was pretty excited to fill that gap. The elephant caught me off guard though. I've seen plenty before, but this looks different. Maybe the size or the way their hairs flared out more. It was like meeting a new version of an old friend.
So you are 100% safe when he's allowed. There's nothing the animal can do once they're here, because the animals are all assured that when he's allowed, they are very sincere.
So they trust him.
Yes.
Only him or...
There is more.
Okay. The setup here was interesting. The herbivores, giraffe, zebra roamed free across the reserve, wandering wherever they pleased. You could feel the wildness of it, watching them move through the bush like it was their backyard. But the carnivores, lions and cheetah and the likes were kept in cages, separated off the remaining. Of course, you know why. We saw a female lion on heat. Fun fact about lions is that when a female lion is on heat, which typically lasts about 4 to 7 days, she mates frequently with a male lion, often every 15 to 30 minutes, sometimes up to 20 to 40 times a day. The male lion stays close to the female lion during this period to ensure paternity, as she may mate with multiple males if given the chance. Pretty wild, right? I hope for a cheetah walk, something up close like I've done with lions before, but no chance. We just look at them through the cage. Still seeing them up close was worth it. Our last stop at Chaminuka Lodge was a boat cruise on their artificial lake, Lake Chitoka. It was a great way to wind down after a packed day. The boat itself was powered by renewable energy, which made it feel a little greener as we set off. The ride was calm, no big waves, no noise, just the sound of the boat cutting through the water. It was peaceful, exactly what I needed after the game drives and Horseback. It wasn't the widest ride, but it was just right, especially if beds are your thing.
The capacity, adult people like me, caters about 10 to 15. Children, 15 up to 30. So since we are not more than that number, it means all balance we are okay. So for you, if you want, you are free to stand, to roam around this port, take some nice pictures and videos. As I'll be moving like this, if you spot something interesting like birds, animals, or any plants, you are free to ask me. If you want, you can ask about Chaminuka.
We saw some animals along the edges. Hard to tell what exactly from the distance, but the real stars were the bird. They were everywhere. I don't know their names. I'm no bird expert, but I could tell there was a lot going on. Let me know the name of this bird in the comment section. Zambia showed me a new side, calm and affordable, even in the rainy season. No regrets skipping Lower Zambezi this time. Chaminuka was worth it. Now as I head home, I'm already wondering what's next. A dry season safari, more horses. Zambia still got me hooked. I'll be back for the next chapter. If you love this video, hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe for more adventures, and share with someone who needs a Zambian nut. See you on the next trip.